What's up, gaming fans? It is Preach as always. So today we're going to talk about the new map and the new mode that Treyarch decided to introduce into the Black Ops 6 beta yesterday on Saturday. And also we're going to be taking a look at the gun in this gameplay, which is the AR that came with the Vault edition of the game. But this new map is called Rewind. The new mode is called Kill Order, which is an HVT or high value target type of game mode. But before we start talking about that, if you guys like this video, you already know what to do. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn those bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video. So let's start out by talking about the mode. Kill Order is a high-value target mode where both teams have a high-value target player. So as you can see, I just killed the high-value target player on the enemy team right there, and it took a lot of bullets to kill them. So the high-value target on both teams is basically a bullet sponge, and you get a lot more points for getting kills as the HVT, as we're going to call it for the rest of this video, or if you kill the HVT yourself, you get a lot more points for that. You also get points for surviving gunfights as the HVT. You'll see it pop up once I'm the HVT in this game. You'll see it pop up on my screen where if I get in a gunfight and I live, it will give me plus 25 points for surviving as HVT. So this is how you score. It's basically team deathmatch, but your score is increased by killing or living as the HVT. It's a pretty cool take on the mode. It gives you some sense of purpose in a TDM style game besides just individual kill-death ratio. There's something to accomplish, and that drives the action a little bit more. The HVT is always shown in their location on the map. So this drives teams to come together, but this does not always work out this way. So something that I noticed yesterday, this particular gameplay, this is not the case, but I had several games of HVT or Kill Order where my team's HVT stayed on one side of the map, their team's HVT stayed on the other side of the map, and both teams' players were primarily just trying to stay with their HVT and protect, which led to very little action. And this is one of the problems that we could possibly have with this game mode. So I wanted to make everybody aware of that. Now, I will say most of the games, that was not the case. And most of the games that I played yesterday of Kill Order, it was very much more like this game where teams were pushing at each other, going for the HVT. There was high action, things like that. But it can also become very campy for sure. So just be aware, you could have a high action game. You could have a very boring, very campy game. You could have somewhere in between. But generally, I found that it is a little bit less campy overall than Team Deathmatch, because that has been my personal biggest problem so far in this game, has been that Team Deathmatch, just like every other game with Team Deathmatch, is incredibly boring. Team Deathmatch is pretty much people not willing to come more than 20 yards out of their own spawn. And to me, that has been a problem. So you can see there, I was the HVT during all of that. It was very hard to kill me. And this is something I didn't point out earlier. I wanted to wait till I was. You can resurrect the HVT if they don't get finished off, kind of like you can in Battle Royale. So you get downed as the HVT and then have to be shot more to be fully killed. And it gives your teammates an opportunity to revive you. My teammates were not able to do that in that particular situation, but it does give that chance. So I think that that's a pretty cool little feature of this game mode as well. Again, this keeps us from playing something quite as boring as Team Deathmatch. And to me, that will always be a plus, a positive, a big, good thing to not have boring in a game. Boring is the last thing I want my multiplayer FPS to be. I want it to be high action, high activity. I think that's why most people love playing the small map playlist, because it's just constant action, constant activity. as well as, you know, being able to fast grind your camos and things like that, your weapon challenges. You know, you just get that extra speed boost of performance where, you know, I have a gunfight every few seconds instead of every few minutes like you do on modes like Team Deathmatch on a big map like this map happens to be. So while it's not a huge map, it is a big map, and I do want to spend some time. I said at the beginning of this video, we were going to talk about this map. I love the aesthetic of this map. I think it is beautiful. I like that it's daytime. I like that it's, you know, got a lot of outside places. It's got some inside places. And as Treyarch typically does, this is a 3-lane map. So you have this street, you have the street on the other side, or you can cut through the middle buildings. Now, each of those lanes have their own individual cuts and different places that you can go. And ignore me being an idiot and shooting at this chopper, or this UAV, I mean, because I was never going to actually be able to get that down with this gun. I don't even know why I was trying. It's not like rewards for doing that kind of thing matters. This is a beta where everything stats-wise is going to get washed away. So sorry you had to watch that. But anyway, this is kind of like a strip mall store area. So as you can see, you got several storefronts throughout the middle of this. You have like the loading dock areas in the back. You have the public access street in the front. You have a restaurant across the street from all of it. So this is like a public shopping center. It's called Rewind because this is like a movie store that's right here in the middle. So you can see it's got fast forward, rewind, it's got records, it's got movies, CDs, DVDs, it's got all that kind of stuff. So I believe that's how they got the name of this, and I'm sure that at some point maybe we're going to see this within the actual single-player campaign of the game. Not 100% sure, but it seems like the kind of map that has been pulled directly out of the campaign, and I hope that's the case because it's a nice-looking map. I actually really enjoyed this one. And I hope that people really like it because it's one that I've enjoyed playing compared to the other maps on the game. There's not really elevation changes, anything like that. It is just all very straightforward, single level, 3-lane design, the kind of maps I love. So what I want to ask you now, what do you guys think about this new kill order mode, the HVT mode in this game? What do you guys think about this map if you've played it? What are you guys thinking about the BO6 beta so far? I've been having a lot of fun. I hope you guys have been too. Let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, turn those bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Preach out.